Hey, everybody, it's Chris again. Warren Buffett, in his 1996 letter to shareholders, crystallized the concept of the circle of competence. We need to understand this concept if we are to be successful in our business and our financial lives. What is it? How does it affect us? And how can we use it to further our lives? Now, the circle of competence concept certainly didn't begin on that day in 96. It can be seen in the writings of Andrew Carnegie's autobiography. My advice to young men would be not only to concentrate their whole time and attention on the one business in life in which they engage, but to put every dollar of their capital into it. Now, a circle of competence is an area where you have an edge over the average person due to experience or education. Some areas are understood by most of us, while some areas require a lot more specialty to evaluate. Now that we understand what the concept of the circle of competence is, how does it affect us? A quote from Warren Buffett's business partner, Charlie Munger. You have to figure out what your own aptitudes are. If you play games where other people have aptitudes and you don't, you're going to lose. And that's as close to certain as any prediction that you can make. You have to figure out where you've got an edge, and you've got to play within your circle of competence. The problem is that there is a big difference between what you think you know and what you know. It's a trap that many people fall into. They think they know more than they do. In fact, many believe they have special insight into the future and, in turn, the market's ups and downs. For no one is prescient. It's one reason why the typical investor often does so much worse than the overall market. This type of ego can impede our improvement. Overconfidence in our own abilities can lead us to a big mistake. And to quote Buffett again, you only have to do a few things right in your life, so long as you don't do too many things wrong. Watch the downside of your decisions carefully and make sure that if the worst case scenario happens, you survive to play another round. So how can understanding this knowledge make us better business owners and increase our financial happiness? Well, if you're an engineer, a doctor, a business owner, or even an executive, you can improve your odds of success in life if you operate inside your circle of competence. There are three major advantages to operating within your circle. First, knowledge gives you an edge. Nobody knows everything about everything, not even dear old Chris. And if you do focus on where you have an edge, it will often make you most profitable. Whether you're a physician, business owner, or executive, you will likely increase your income if you hire others for their circles of competence. Secondly, you avoid mistakes. And if you make fewer mistakes, your investment performance will be better. The difference between those who make it to their goals and those who don't are the people who make it were consistent with their plan. They didn't step on any landmines along the way, and that's a huge value. There will always be setbacks in our business, and there are always going to be downturns in our investments. If you can avoid the ones that leave you out of business or bankrupt, you are already further along the road to success than many others. And the third advantage is narrowing down your options. If you wanted to be the best tennis player in the entire world, you may start out trying and find out that it's hopeless and other people just blow right by you. It's also a large pool of people to defeat. However, if you wanted to become the best plumbing contractor in Decatur, well, that's probably doable by a good amount of you. It takes a will, it takes intelligence, but after a while, you gradually know all about the plumbing business in Decatur and master the art. That is an attainable objective, given enough discipline. People who couldn't win a chess tournament or stand in center court of a tennis match can rise up by developing a circle of confidence, which results partly from what they were born with and partly from what they slowly develop through work. The simple takeaway here is clear. If you want to improve your odds of success in life and in business, then define the perimeter of your circle and operate inside of it. Over time, work to expand that circle, but never fool yourself about where it stands today. And never be afraid to say, I don't know, and seek out the help you need. I'm Christopher Klepp, and this has been your Bridge Towards Wealth.